guys? Welcome to my channel, Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. My name is Annie. I welcome you to come into these tarot readings with an open heart, an open mind, and a desire to better yourself. This is optional advice or guidance meant to motivate you, empower you, inspire you, and offer you confirmations on things that you are already thinking and feeling and sensing. If you don't resonate with the material that comes through, please push those messages aside. They may resonate for you at a later date, and they may not. Have faith it's going out to someone who needs to hear it, even if it is not you. Use your logic, your discretion, your discernment. Separate what is meant for you and what is not. I come at this with love and positivity, so please take that away here today. You are responsible for all your own actions and decisions. Let's try and have some fun. To get you some insightful messages, check out that box below for the decks I use, how to contact me for a personal, as well as my social media links. Welcome to the tea party. Let's read your tarot cards. Little Sips, Mini Love Tarot for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Timestamps are down below. Let's start with Gemini. Gemini in love. Gemini's love life. Tell me about Gemini's person. Ooh, there's a victory and a wheel of fortune. Gemini and celebrations. So you could be transitioning into a cycle where in your life where you're meeting someone who fits the bill, meeting someone that, quite frankly, you're excited about them and they're excited about you. This is technically coming up in their energy, so they see you as victorious. I'm almost hearing like Charlie Sheen, like hashtag winning, but that's how they feel like when they're with you, or if they're interested in you, maybe they haven't stepped forward yet, but they want like an assured victory with you. This person, I know as I'm describing this, it actually sounds like a little bit obsessed. I don't think we have reason to panic. Let's pull some cards for your energy, but you have three very strong cards. You may be entering a new chapter in your life where there's love and abundance. Let's hope for that. I don't have any major arcana. I do have a card of Leo, Cancer, and Sagittarius, so take that if you like. Well, how does Gemini feel about this? You may have met them at a social gathering, which I know we're kind of avoiding right now. So again, this might be a future prediction, but among groups of friends, networks of people, you may have met them at an office party or something to do with like a work client gathering group of people. I don't know, they could be the new person at work, but they immediately noticed you. You may be higher up than them, especially if this is someone who you work with or in some sort of company, or even like a league, a sports league, an acting troupe, something. You may have seniority over them or something of the sort, but it's also a metaphor in that they view you in a very lovely sort of way. I think this person wants your attention, and I think this person is hoping that you notice them. All right, so then Gemini, coming up in your energy, you actually are exercising a great deal of patience. It seems like you are, I'm hearing wading through the water. You know how you wear water waders? So I don't know if you're, I don't know, I'm going to take that as a metaphor of possibly something with a water sign. Again, maybe Cancer is showing up here. It certainly doesn't have to be. You may be transitioning from one water sign in your life to another, or the idea of almost, I'm getting all these really funny metaphors. Before you hop into a pool, you may be taking the approach where you're going down the ladder and like dipping a toe in at a time, or, you know, rather than just jumping off the dock into the lake or to the ocean, it's like you're literally like dipping your toe in to like adjust to it. So I think you're trying to, there's something about, I'm hearing the word comfortable, to get comfortable with this person around their energy. Because you're fighting for something. I think you, again, this sort of feels like someone you met at work, but it doesn't have to be. Your time is very precious, and I think you're very preoccupied with something probably at work where, again, I'm getting this metaphor of you're trying to win, you're trying to make it a victory, or it could be a side hustle, it could be a side project. There's some activity that you're working on. I wouldn't say it's burdensome in that you're doing it on purpose because you enjoy it. But I don't know what this is, but it's taking up a lot of time in your life, and I think you don't want to spread yourself too thin. So it feels like, quite literally, this looks like opportunity knocks, right? And this doesn't have to be new. Again, I'm just putting it out there. Opportunity knocks, but it caught you right in the middle of another, I just want to say like personal project or something going on. And so there's assessment. You may already be involved with a Sagittarius, in which case maybe you're trying to decide who you want to actually date. I don't really get third party energy here. Hold on, let me dig deeper. There could have been a Sagittarius in your past who was not ready to commit. For some of you, it's possible that Sagittarius has decided to step forward and actually try and make a solid connection with you. The only red flag I see there is in the past, it did seem like there was third-party energy, but I don't think it was secret. I think it was more the idea of this person is casually looking, but not necessarily looking to like date and be with you. I don't think that was a secret. I think you would have known it, but I also think if that is your scenario, the wheel is turning in a positive direction for you, where it doesn't have to be Sag, it could even be a Leo or again a Cancer, whoever. They may make the decision to be like, you know what, I really want to try it out with Gemini. Let's see. Okay, I think this person will fight for you, but again, I'm sensing a little bit of resistance on your part, Gemini. So let's dig deeper into that, because this seems like there was some personal, again, these are such a mirrored story. There's a lot of kind of like, dare I say the word twin flame type things going on. And I mean that simply in that there's mirrored stories. Something that this person is experiencing, you are also experiencing it in your life, just the details differ slightly. So it's like, do you understand what I mean? Your stories are running parallel towards each other. So this person who's finally, what I want to say is like in the clear, ability to, they have the ability to move forward in their love life. They're ready. They're excited. It didn't come without a little bit of determination, a little bit of tenacity. They had to fight their way through something. This could be someone who's still holding on to the idea of like, I really like Gemini. I'm going to come through for them. So either they let you down in the past or you rejected them in the past. This can be brand new, but for some of you, this might be someone who it's like they're trying to push their way forward and like have a victory with you. This person wants accomplishment. They want to be in your good graces. And again, for some of you, this is new, so there's no baggage here. Just keep that in mind. So Gemini, again, you seem to be approaching things very slowly. Again, like adjusting to the temperature of the water. What is this conflict about, though? I don't get that. You may have multiple people, Gemini. You may have a Pisces and then the one who sort of has a reputation. You may be holding out for someone who I'm just going to say you have history with, and I'm sort of getting, it's complicated. Like, I'm literally getting like, they never really cheated on me, but like, it's complicated. So, okay, that's for you. Okay, so I just saw the High Priestess. The Spirit is saying to you, Gemini, if you have options, possibly the new one, or I'm not even going to say new and old, whatever. If you have two options and one of them is like it's complicated, universe is telling you, you already know then, don't you? Don't question a good thing. It could also be Cancerian energy with the High Priestess, possibly a Capricorn, an old flame with a Capricorn. Absolutely. All right, give me one on each on Gemini's story here. What is the action here that Gemini might take? Actually, what's between them? Let's look at that. That's more important. And I will pull cards on that, but I want to see, like, is there anything here, or is it completely misguided, or is there reciprocity in this? Because, again, your person's showing up with all the bells and whistles. Again, some of them, they might try to make good on a promise that I'm sort of getting, they may have dropped the ball once, but they're trying to make good on that and follow through. They're trying to have good follow through. So there's some sort of decision that needs to be made. And gosh, it wouldn't be a Gemini reading without these cards. Or for that matter, Sagittarius. You have two cards of Sagittarius. If you can leave the past in the past, there will be a victory here. But some of you, and I think for most of you, Gemini, I think it's you, are still holding on to things that are not necessarily good for you or healthy, but you're having trouble releasing them. And so it's going to impede upon the ability of this to have success, right? Again, I'm sort of getting chivalry, like a male or female. I like your person seems like they're showing up for you, and it's almost like in metaphor, it's like they lift you up on their shoulders. There's something very, it's like this person could be your rock, but they do have a lot of self-respect because, again, they've been through some shit too. So I'm not allowed to swear anymore. I have to watch that. I have to watch my language. I got in trouble on YouTube. This person has been through their fair share of ups and downs, and so they're coming in, and I think they've had a recent victory, and so it's making them more confident and more willing to come in and try and either start something with you or restart something with you. So, gosh, there's a lot. I like this card a lot. This to me is passionate romance that could last a while. It's not necessarily my hit it and quit it one, Between you guys, though, there's a minefield of stuff to get over. There's mental baggage and emotional baggage. We're almost clear of the mental baggage that says to me the 9 and the 10, or the 9 and the 1 make the 10. So this could potentially, something would need to die out. Something would need to be sacrificed. And it's sort of an ending where it's like, man, we'll get him next time. Or darn, that really sucked. It wasn't fun. It kind of hurt. But at least I can walk away with the lessons and approach it differently in the next relationship I'm in. Do you understand? There's like an ending here that's like, again, it kind of feels like a punch in the gut. But there's a victory in letting that go, because I think it will be good for not only your mental health, but your emotional health. It could have had to do with a third party, right? If we're lingering on the, why was I the side piece, or why wasn't I the chosen one? It's kind of saying it might not be worth your time to focus on that anymore and try and, it's almost like match the puzzle pieces together to get it to make sense. You may be seeking closure that universe is saying you don't really need closure. Like you kind of already know what was up, so you may never understand the motivations or the intentions of why somebody acted that way and didn't treat you right. But ultimately, universe is saying, well, it's their loss because you have 2 cups waiting for you. Again, for a lot of you, there's a Sagittarius or possibly a Taurus involved in the mix here. 1 on each, please. For some of you, Sagittarius was the cheater. Sagittarius could have been the liar. And okay, so your confusion or complication here is that you have options, not only romantic options, or if it's not that, Gemini, you have a lot of things requiring your time and almost like your emotional energy. Again, it could be family stuff. It could be stuff at work. I am sensing there's stuff at work, though, that you're excited about, if that makes sense for any of you. Or again, personal projects that you're very passionate about. So I think some of you are like, I don't know if I have the time to do this, or I don't know if I have the time to commit. And also some of you are saying if you are interested in a Sagittarius or even a Virgo, you're interested, but you're also saying like, I don't want to make a promise I can't keep. So it's almost like you're purposely trying to not string them along. You're not wanting to make false promises and lie to them. So you're doing it in a very healthy mental state of, listen, like I want to start something, but I can't commit to every weekend with you or else. So again, I think you're setting healthy boundaries and healthy guidelines for what realistic expectations for how much you can give to this right now. Your person can give a whole lot. You seem to have a lot more going on. Again, though, some of my Geminis are juggling people, so I think you have to choose one. And there is one, I think, that's more a resurfacing from your past. For some of you, it's not even that they're here, it's that mentally you're still holding on to them, so I would get rid of that. Yeah, exactly. Start anew. Most of you are being asked to go to either... For most of you, it's the new one, Ace of Swords. For others of you, if your person truly has changed their ways, sure, I'll admit they do have very strong cards. But, I guess I'm going to say it this way. You have to use good judgment. What is that expression? Don't tell me your plans, show me your action, or show me your result, your end goal. So if this person comes back like, I've changed my ways and you're the one and this and that, okay, you can hear them out, but like the proof is in the pudding. So it's like, okay, well, show me. You will feel it intuitively and also emotionally if they truly have changed their ways. Because for a lot of you, there was a little bit of this one or that one. And it could have been on your end, but it also could have been on your person's end. And I'll be honest, Gemini, it could be both of you doing it to each other. So anyway, Gemini, that one's a little messy. I'm going to give you one more because I love my Geminis. All right, one more, please. Gemini. Let's connect with a new group of Geminis, or let's get clearer messages, please. Real straightforward. I'm going to make this one quicker. Gemini, 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 Gemini. All right, Gemini. All right, Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, again, there's a choice between the ladies. So whatever gender you are or who you're interested in, there's 2 females on this side, and it is coming in for your person. So this person is really under the gun, even if it is a male. Well, it very likely is a male, but it doesn't have to be. This person feels a tremendous amount of stress coming from their family, specifically their mother or a very strong female in their life. So, okay, there's way too many people here. Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Empress, King of Cups, and then the 2 of Wands. This person may be, I don't know why this is relevant, but I'm just going to say it because I see it. This person may be bisexual. And so I'm not sure if they're deciding if they want to engage with a masculine or a feminine. That's fine. That's great. I don't know why it's being shown this way, but all right, give me one on each. So depending on what you are, the female has anxiety, and then what's with possibly the masculine energy? Golden, good. It's good opportunities. So, gosh, Gemini, I don't even know what to do with that. Your intuition tells you that you need to cut out the one that's giving you anxiety, or your person could be thinking this. That is the correct decision, possibly with the Cancer or the Libra. It doesn't have to be. Ironically, though, that's the one you're facing, so I'm almost thinking that that's the one you're wanting to invest in, but your intuition tells you it's the closing out of a cycle. It's probably not good to invest more in this. The Queen of Swords says cut it, make a head over heart decision. I think if you were to turn around and in metaphor, like look behind you, you actually have something of great value, possibly with a different Libra, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a King of Cups, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So yeah, what if you have two options, Gemini, and one of them, what it's doing to you is not good for your mental state, that's the one you're being asked to let go of, because you already know it's not good for you. So then, yeah, again, the decision to make about what's stronger, investing in the past or moving optimistically in the future. I have to say it, guys, that's your challenge right now, because I'm seeing sort of the same storyline, but there's way too many people involved. So it's like you have to declutter the people, and maybe it's just people interjecting on your relationship, your siblings, your parents. I did see that going on, like family pressure. So it's not their decision, it's yours. A lot of you are going to choose to go to the Leo or the Scorpio. But again, it's cautioning you, are you wearing rose-tinted glasses for a past flame? Just something to consider. Gemini, that was crazy. That was crazy sauce. Okay, moving on. Gemini, we're going to do Libra. What's up, Libra? How you guys doing? Libra. Thanks for all the Libras who've reached out recently for personals. Not only recently, but this year. I've done a lot of personals for Libras, and I love reading for you guys. So thank you so much for the honor and privilege of that. I truly mean it. I love all my zodiac signs, but I hold Libra in my heart special, so my mom's a Libra. Anyway, all right, Libra in love. Here we go. Libra, your person. Tell me about Libra's person. Whoop. Ooh, good things are turning with a Scorpio. There's a good fortune with a Scorpio coming in. Absolutely. Especially if you're single and looking, or potentially new love. There's Ace of Cups, Scorpio, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's tremendous. And then let's see. Yeah, this is like a magic connection. This is magical. Magician vibes. Scorpio, as well as possibly Gemini and Virgo. It doesn't have to be. To me, it's saying this person is very good with their communication. They say what they mean. They do what they say, vice versa. All that. It's like they're very intelligent, and they have good follow through. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. They are extremely loyal and transparent with you. But there's also love there. It's, they're not just being super blunt and mean, and they're very intellectual. You may have a hard time reading them at first, but it's saying, it's kind of like when you peel back the layers, you're going to see just how magical this person is. Hey, Libra, I think you may have the best reading so far. So where are you at? All right, so there might be a decision about marriage with a Pisces. Where's Libra at? Yeah, you have decisions. You're not sure. You're on the fence. Because you're either looking at you may be looking at the Libra, or you may end up marrying the Pisces. There's definitely Libra. Yeah, in fact, there's good vibes with Libra and Pisces here, especially in terms of long-term commitments. Now, you do have some twos showing up, so the one other thing I'm going to say to you, and you will know if this is your message, if you are involved with someone, especially a Libra or a Pisces who is already married, it's stagnant. You're going to be at a standstill for quite a long time. It will constantly be in like indecision land. So avoid people who are already married, Libra. I don't have to tell you that, right? And I say that with love and sensitivity, right? It happens. I get it. But yeah, no. If they're already married, no. But there is possible talks about marriage. If you're already with a Gemini, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, it could be that someone is lifting this up to the next level. In which case, it's not negative. Okay, this makes sense, especially with what's going on globally. There's a lot of uncertainties or unknown about how to plan the wedding, right? Well, where do we do it? How many people can come? Do we have to wear masks? Like all this. Yes, you have to wear masks. No, it's your wedding, right? But maybe it's going to be, next year. You may have not even gotten the proposal yet, but I think somebody, their attention is solely focused on you, and it's like they want to create magic with you. There could even be news of pregnancy, actually. I could definitely see these cards. You have major cycle changes, so if you're already with someone and it's ascending to a greater level, there could be news of pregnancy, especially with your Scorpio again. Let's see. I know a Libra and a Scorpio couple, actually. Let's see. Some of you may choose to get a divorce from a Pisces if you're already married to one, if that makes sense. In which case, this is still a great message. It's saying you're transitioning out of a cycle and moving towards happiness. So if that's you, if you're contemplating, you know, I'm in a marriage, but I'm not really feeling it. It feels kind of cold and stagnant, and like I want to pursue something else, but I'm fearful. I don't know if I'm ready. I think you are ready. I think you're ready to take a huge leap of faith and a step forward. Take action forward. You may cut the marriage contract, in which case it almost seems like you're not going to be single very long, because you may have someone already like next in line waiting to be with you if you are in a commitment currently. So break it off first, Libra. Do the right thing. All right, and that's actually a really fantastic message for the most part. I love that. So let's get one more message for Libra. One more message for Libra. Let's do a real quick one. Completely single and looking Libras, though that could easily be if you're single and looking. Absolutely. It might just be your turn this time, Libra. I just heard that. Okay, Page of Swords. So there's a Leo spying on you, or something with a child. It could be a child who is a Leo, or a Leo who has a child. What is this? A student or teacher? Your kid may be having problems in school. I don't know. Okay, so there's someone who's gone cold on you, like the ground is frozen. I don't think there's a lot of communication, but they're still looking in to see where you're at. Where are you at? You're married. You're with someone else. This person lost their opportunity with you. Or if you're not married, you have found a long-term commitment, especially with an Aries. It could be another fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but I am getting there could even be two Leos in the mix here. I see a Leo spying on you, but it's almost like their heart went cold, went frozen when they realized you're already with someone else, whether you're dating or married or engaged. I think this person is spying on your social, and they see that you're with someone, and they're just like, oh, I blew it. Yeah, they're done. They're off the list. I gave the same message to, who was it? It was Pisces, and they did come up in your reading. Pisces. So again, you could go vice versa. Pisces had the exact same reading of like, well, a day late and a dollar short. You lost me. I found my person. So congratulations, Libra. You won in the end, didn't you? Absolutely. I was going to say, this ending is not bad or misfortunate for you. This is someone else realizing they blew it with Libra, and you're happy. Like, you are so happy you wouldn't even consider looking back on this. Because, again, really strong energy of fire signs. I'm telling you, there could be two Leos involved here, the one of the past and the new one. It only gets better from here. Absolutely. Don't look back and regret. Understand that you made decisions that were necessary for you at the time. And as long as you were acting out of self-love and honoring your inner truth, it is going to usher in the right partnership. Yeah, something with Leo or Aries is looking very good for my Libras. Ooh, I think you guys win. Libra, that was a really good one. All right. Again, it's not everybody's message, but if it isn't now, it might be in the future. So always stay optimistic, right? The power of positivity can work miracles for you, Libra. All right. And never neglect the healing work, right? I always say that. It's important. You take a step forward and the universe will match it, okay? All right. Last but certainly not least for my air signs, we're going to do Aquarius. What's up? Tell me about Aquarius' person. Aquarius in love. Let's see. Ooh, there's 10 of Cups with someone from your past or someone who you just truly feel is a soulmate. Oh, but what happened? Then we got 5 of Cups. What's going on here? Okay, so some of you, there was someone from your past who recently got married. Now, Aquarius, this could be you, because actually I was technically reading for your person, but now I've kind of muddled it, so you're going to have to choose who you are, okay? Because I don't know. Somebody in this scenario is looking back at the past, and Libra just had this message too. You might be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio or a Pisces, whoever. It seems like somebody lost out on a flame or a romantic partnership of the past because they just got married. So someone is like, oh, damn, like I missed my opportunity. So I almost don't know who to read for. I'm going to read for this person because it seems like they need the most help. So cross watchers, this might be you. I don't know who I'm reading for, but Aquarius, you guys are very intelligent. You'll know. You'll figure it out. So this person who's 5 of Cups, and I'll read for both. Again, you have, did I say this? You already have 2 cards of Scorpio, possibly Pisces. Let's see. You may be marrying a Pisces, Aquarius. Now, who's the sad one? Who's got the total eclipse of the heart? What's the deal here? So yes, okay, so someone closed off their cup because they're taken. They're no longer available. And here's the thing, I don't mean to offend anyone, whether this is you or the cross-watcher Aquarius. Whoever is feeling sad, it's because they rested on their laurels. They didn't move quick enough and make the move and communicate with their person to express their feelings. They held back on the communication, and it feels like it slipped from your grip. Now, I already have the feeling that this is a complicated story. Something transpired between you and the person you love where you felt like you couldn't step forward and say something. Regrets, misfortunes of the past, miscommunications, misunderstandings. I don't have all the details. I just know that whoever's feeling this way, there's guilt or regret that they didn't speak up sooner because it seems like they lost their chance. All right, so let's give them the optimistic message then. You could have lost your water sign. Your Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces may be off with another water sign, if that makes sense to any of you. And then let's see this. So the 2 of Cups. What can we tell our sad person who, for one reason or another, if it didn't happen, then you have to, let go and let God, as they say, universe, source, spirit, whatever word you want to interject there. It probably isn't meant to be yours right now. It's not to say things couldn't change over time, but you have to understand there's no point in holding on to this if you know they're not available. You're only doing more psychological damage to yourself. And more importantly, don't beat yourself up. If you weren't ready to step forward or you weren't able to, maybe it was almost like the universe intervening so that you couldn't. Maybe there was a purposeful block there and you're not necessarily viewing it that way now. But yeah, it's like you still have 2 cups left, so there's still something out there for you, particularly with a Gemini. All right, let's look forward. What is this 2 cups for whoever the sad person is? The sad one, the 5 of Cups, total eclipse of the heart. Okay, hold on. So there are 2 queens here. So whether you are male or female or searching for another male or female, there might be a fire sign that is either coming up on the horizon for you. I actually get, Aquarius, there may be a fire sign who already expressed interest in you. And there's a lot of people. Like you may have had feelings for a water sign, but your water sign is with someone else. A fire sign may have been flirting with you, Aquarius, and at the time you were not entertaining the idea of the fire sign. I kind of feel like the fire sign, for better or worse, the offer still stands. I think they're still interested in you because they see you as marriage material. This is also confirming to me, you may be repeating a cycle where I don't even necessarily know if this is like you're still holding love for them, but you may be going on social media a lot and checking and seeing everybody in your life is all of a sudden getting married or everybody you went to high school with is having babies. And so you feel left out because even if that's not exactly what you want, it's almost like you feel like you're not in the same place and you're becoming very self-conscious about it. I see multiple issues where, well, they got married and then that one also got married. And it's like, I am sort of getting, but who's left for me? Again, there might be a new fire sign or a fire sign that you may have put in the friend zone that's wanting to express interest in you. Again, I mean, I'm not suggesting you fake it if you really don't. Yeah, there's a reunion with a fire sign. It could be a fire sign who was already taken off the market possibly years ago. And by that, I mean they got married or they were engaged or in a very serious relationship, even maybe like 10 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever. They may become newly single and it could be. So in that case, it's someone you're probably already friends with, but it comes out of nowhere. Like they message you on Facebook or they text you and you're like, oh my God, like I didn't even know you were having marriage problems. Like, and they're like, oh yeah, no, we divorced 2 years ago. So it could be someone like you're close with, but you're not close with, where you know everything going on in their life, because I feel like you get surprised from, I'm going to say a fire sign that you know, but I'm unsure if you guys were ever romantic. I sense that they got out of a long-term relationship, but yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they're necessarily rebounding. And I always feel awkward saying this because I want to be very clear. This is not my viewpoint on the situation. This is what the cards are telling me. You may have rejected this fire sign or at least have reservations about this fire sign because they have kids. So again, that's not my feelings on the matter. I'm just showing what somebody in the situation. There could have been, I want to date you, but like you really got the mom vibe going on, or you really got the dad thing going on. And like, again, I wouldn't necessarily hold that against your person. It's just, it's part of what comes with the deal. But they seem like a kick-ass parent if that's the case. Like, I'm talking about single parents, of course. But yeah, this could be someone who gets out of a long-term marriage or a divorce and they happen to have a young child. And I see you turning away from that. But Spirit, yeah, exactly. Spirit is saying, why? This is a great person. Why are you turning your back on them because of that detail? Of course, Aquarius, that's not everybody's message. It's just for some of you, okay? It could also be a Taurus or a Libra from your past that is expressing interest in you. It could even be someone something about a connection via your mother. I don't know if it's your mother's friends, whatever, or, the church group. There's some connection to this person, and your mother might know them as well. All right, so that's for my total eclipse of the heart person. I feel like that might be you, Aquarius, especially the storyline of seeing a lot of people around you get like hitched. I see that going on, and part of you is like, I'm not ready for that. I don't want that, but why can't I have it? There's sort of like this, I don't know, this, am I missing out? What am I not doing right? And some of you definitely do. Some of you are like, I can't wait to start a family and be a mother. You're not terribly far away from that if that's the case, especially with a fire sign. And I do see a lot of same-sex partnership here, particularly for females, if that makes sense for anyone. So anyway, let's look into this one, because again, some of you, this may be your ex who's like, man, I should have spoken up because now Aquarius is married. So again, if you are in a commitment with someone and it's feeling like it's headed in a positive direction, you may be getting engaged to your soulmate. You may already be married, but let me tell you about the 10 of Cups if this is in fact you. And don't get me wrong, Aquarius, this can be you now. This could be your energy in 6 months. Like, energy is fluid. It is always changing, as, the same with these tarot readings. So the storyline that you're connecting to now, it may change. I'm just putting that out there, just so you know. That's how tarot works. All right, here we go. So tell me about, what do we need to know about this 10 of Cups? I'm hearing Scorpio. Okay, so here's the thing. Again, I don't know who this is. I feel like I don't even know. Again, somebody, the one who got away, that's this energy. This is like, I found my soulmate and I'm super happy. Whoever this is, like, they're in it for the long haul. It's like, I found my wheel of fortune. I'm not letting go for anyone. So I hope this is you, but even if it isn't, the same message stands. Take heart in knowing, well, this wasn't the one yet. I know for a lot of you, you were so certain that it was, but this to me is like, this person is like, I'm not letting go of this. Like, this is mine. Back off. Again, for some of you, this will be you, but it might not be yet. So again, your person is out there, but it's not the one that you're like, if it's doing this to your emotional state, you have to take the message and understand it might not make sense now, but it will make sense later. Because this feels like it's going to pan out for you, possibly with a fire sign. I keep wanting to say there was lost love with a water sign, or maybe a Capricorn. Anyway, all right, we're going to do one more quick one for Aquarius. Some of you are having anxiety about a Sagittarius, or your Sagittarius is having anxiety about you. Because someone is already married. King and Queen of Swords, they are a couple. Obviously, it has nothing to do with gender. It's very likely you. Your Sagittarius may be having huge regrets that they didn't step up because you're already taken, and it looks like you're already pretty damn happy. Same messages, guys. The same messages are coming through. Yeah, there's your Sagittarius. There's your player. All right, here we go. Someone is having to face their karma. They let something slide through their fingers when it's like you had all access. And this might be your person, but somebody chose to walk away from something and there was still love there, but they may have made a decision out of, I heard self-righteous, out of ego, out of wanting to, like an inflated ego. It feels like somebody walked away going, whatever, they're going to miss me, only the person, this is a hard message, but only the person, they actually moved on. So I think somebody had to, humble pie. Somebody, this really, really dug into their ego and they made them realize, wow, I did not approach that situation well. Like, it's like, I better do it better the next time, the next opportunity that comes around. And again, I'm feeling like this might be an ex of yours. It's like they thought that if they walked away in time, you would come running back to them, or vice versa. And that was not the case. It was like, whoever's crying in the background, they were so hurt that they immediately were like, never again. I'm never again entertaining this person who hurt me. And whoever did the hurting or whatever, maybe it was mutual, someone always assumed it would be like a rock in their life. It would be a steady, it would be a constant. And so like, it's almost like they had a long leash. I can behave however I want. They're always going to take me back. Oof, that didn't work out, did it? Some of you already know who this is. It's your Sagittarius. I actually love Sagittarius. I don't want you guys to think I'm hating on them. And again, you might be dealing with multiple Sagittarians, so, you know, keep that in mind, but... So, okay, again, and my sympathy goes out to this person, even if they did some things that were kind of messed up. If this is you, Aquarius, again, I'm not shaming you, I'm not judging you, but ultimately you learned a lesson, right? Don't let go of a good thing, or don't treat people like crap and then expect them to take you back, because somebody got handed a very huge dose of karma here. Whoever this is, you should focus on your work and yourself. You should focus on rebuilding your life. You need to take a vacation from love. You need to focus on work and your health, the health of your body, eating right, dieting, exercising. I would even argue your spiritual health. You need to reconnect with what's important in life, because somebody got the rug swept out from under them. Because I have to be honest, because they were being selfish. They were being greedy. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They were definitely keeping people at odds or on the sidelines, and they're having to eat their words, or you know that expression, you know, eat the biggest slice of humble pie, because something that they assumed, they knew it was going to work out in their favor, it didn't, and it really was just like a huge wake up call to them. So yeah, this person got served their karma. I don't know how else to say it. They're wounded warrior, and they're seeing someone else being successful in love. The person that they didn't treat well and they assumed would be a doormat and always there for them, they're starting to realize, oh, that person didn't need me this whole time and I thought they did. It might be your male earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aries. All right, Aquarius, I hope that's not you, but the message still stands. If that is you, hey, it transpired, so walk away with the lessons and work on yourself. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Little Sips Mini Love Tarot. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye.